Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Next Team Podcast, episode 26. Today will be the same format as yesterday. We're just going to be talking about the the remaining two quarterfinal fixtures of the Euro 2020 tournament. So, first we'll be talking about Czech Republic and Denmark, and following that, Ukraine and England, and then we'll proceed to give you our semi-final second match predictions. So before we head into the episode proper, as usual, please follow us on Instagram at the Next Team SG. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Next Team Podcast. We are also on Spotify as the Next Team Podcast. Be sure to follow us on all our platforms. Maybe join our Euro 2020 fantasy also. I mean, you'll probably finish last, but it's worth a shot. Let's head into the episode proper. So boys, the quarterfinals are done, and Czech Republic and Denmark. Who wants to get the ball rolling? Czech Republic 1, Denmark 2.
Dolberg and Mailer, I love them.
Yeah.
Just love them.
Honestly, for me, I actually predicted Denmark to score a bit more, but all the action, I feel all the action happened in the first half. I might be talking nonsense, but yeah, I think that's just how I feel. Vikas, Tarun, anyone wants to?
I think first half was all Denmark. I think the attacking display was on show lah.
Yeah.
The outer foot by Mailer was
Yeah, it was amazing.
That was a beautiful assist.
Yeah.
That was EDS star.
Yeah. Charisma.
Charisma, yeah. Anyway, yeah, but that's a brilliant ball lah. And yeah, I think Denmark were all over Czech in the first half. And I think many people thought that the game was over in the first half. Like they're going to score 3, 4, maybe 5. As did England, which will come to that soon. But after that, the second half, I think Czech Republic made 2 subs. I can't pronounce the names, but I mean, do you actually remember the names?
I remember Yangto and one more guy. I cannot
One more guy,
Karamich. Not Karamich. Oh my god, some chick lah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so these 2 guys came on, and I think the game just changed. Like suddenly,
Came on
Czech
for
Republic,
Denmark, is it?
No,
Czech
Republic.
Came on for
Czech
Czech
Republic.
Republic.
Yeah.
They have 5 substitutions, so I don't know.
Yeah,
No, it was the first 2.
the first 2
Immediately.
basically.
Yeah.
Immediately at halftime, they started
Jakub Jankto and Michael Kremenchik.
Kremenchik,
Yes.
yes. Absolutely. Yeah, so these 2 came on. Suddenly, they had some creative spark lah. And like Denmark looked a very, very different team in the second half, and they were always constantly in the back foot. And then my man Patrick Schick back on the score sheet once again. And once it was 2-1, I think the first 15 minutes in the second half, especially, they were all over Denmark, and I feel that's their best window to score at that point, because Denmark were not producing anything going forward.
Right.
And I think that's where they probably lost the game as well, because they didn't, like, having scored despite putting the constant pressure and having scored 1 goal, you want them to actually take the chance and take the game by the scruff of the neck and get the second goal lah. But they didn't do that, and I think that's what eventually cost them lah. Because after that, I think the players were also tired, and they also lacked the quality to throw balls into the middle and people to actually finish lah. And they took out Patrick Schick around the 60th or 70th. Around
71st.
No, but
around
one
that.
more thing. Okay, like you cannot say that. I mean, they're huge players. Like, I mean, the ball goes to the middle. You want those kind of, like, you want players like Suchek all in the middle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
think-
just feel
but I
they don't
think
have the
Denmark
quality to
defended.
finish.
But I
No, I
think
don't have the
Denmark
quality to finish
defended.
as well lah. I mean, who else has scored for the Czech Republic apart from Patrick Schick? I mean, as far as I can remember, of significance, it's only Patrick Schick. I don't think anyone else has been a real goal threat for them. I mean,
But I
Suchek
think
on
Denmark
paper.
defended really well also lah.
Yeah, they did. I'm not taking anything away from Denmark, but what I would say is their main goal threat was taken away. Maybe it's probably saving him because I think he was also complaining of hamstring issues. But yeah, I guess once Schick, I think, came off, I think Czech more or less found it too difficult for them to break through the Danish defense lah. So
Right.
yeah, I think that's where they lost the game. That's what I saw personally.
Tarun, Pramod, any thoughts?
Yeah, I think the main thing was that they didn't make use of the momentum they had going into the second half.
Right.
The 1 goal, I mean, that was part of the thing that created the momentum for them, but they should have really got a second to just seal that for them.
Right. I mean, it's not for lack of trying. Czech Republic actually has 11 shots inside the box compared to Denmark's 8. And but their shots on target, Denmark actually have overall more shots on target with 7 compared to Czech's 5. I think it was a really it seems like from the stats it seems like a close game, but from what you guys say, it turns out it seems like Czech Republic only had like that 15 minutes of domination, like proper domination against the Danes, or am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that's when they actually threatened the most lah. After that, I think after 60 minutes, the Danes started creating a bit more also.
Right.
And it was a bit more even. But first half was Denmark, like I think vintage Denmark, like what we saw of them recently, like against Wales, and what was the last team they played against? Russia. Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct.
What do you all think though? It's not even supposed to be a corner, and they scored from the corner.
I mean, that's how it
controversial
works.
decision.
Yeah.
It's fine margins at the end of the day.
Fine margins. But do you all think that VAR should
is
be
that
evaluated, like
Yeah.
in that sense? Because corner shouldn't. It's not something that comes under that jurisdiction, under VAR's
Yeah, you're
jurisdiction.
right.
So,
Yeah.
so do you think it has to be re-evaluated? And,
Okay.
Should they like include that?
I think it's like a slippery slope, because the moment you start, so currently VAR dictates they check from the time that the ball enters play to the time that the goal is scored. So they don't. So when a corner is taken, when the corner is being taken, that's when the ball enters play again. So when the goal is scored, they only check from the corner onwards. But I understand that a national team shouldn't be kicked out. It doesn't seem right for a national team to be kicked out of from a chance at the semi-finals of a continental tournament because of a corner call that the referee got wrong. But that's just the way that the game works. Because if you start checking on whether the corner is correct, sooner or later we'll be going further and further and further back, and at that point it's just not sustainable. The technology itself becomes a detriment to the game rather than improvement to the game. Like I hope I can get across what I'm trying to say.
True. I understand.
Yeah,
Plus,
but
that's what you
I
got,
mean, it just seems quite unfair.
yeah. It's a hard pill
for
to
Czech to
swallow.
go out like that.
I mean, VAR apart, I thought there was poor defending. I think Delaney was the shortest guy on the pitch.
It was quite open.
He got a free header.
He got a free header,
He got a free header, and I think it's a very good finish. Like even though it's a free header, we've seen so many free headers being. Like we saw Morata the other day,
Yeah.
and this guy's not even a striker. It's a proper finish.
Yeah. Honestly speaking, there's also another side to the argument where, okay, in 5 minutes they've considered a goal from a corner that's not supposed to be a corner, but they have 85 minutes to make it right. So I understand it's a bit of a
You can't
weird
say
argument.
like that, lah.
No.
You,
But you
give
still
120 minutes so certain teams cannot score. a
no,
goal.
but it's one goal. What you get what I mean? It's
No, but
one,
it makes
it's
a
not
huge
for lack
difference
of
to the
trying,
mentality.
right?
No, okay.
I mean,
for example, the Lampard goal against the famous one, especially for English fans that they didn't score. They keep saying that if they equalized before halftime, the game would have had a different complexion altogether.
Yeah.
So obviously, every goal in that sense matters. I mean, if let's say, let's say that goal didn't go in because the corner wasn't given,
Right.
they will go into halftime 1-0 down, and maybe at that point in time, if they equalize, it's 1-1.
Okay,
So,
I get what you mean.
I mean, yeah.
But here's the thing: Lampard did the right thing. He put the ball in the net. He's done everything that he's supposed to do. But these guys, after the corner was given against them, they still had a job to do. They had to defend.
But
And
I mean,
they had
it's
to
still
defend the
injustice
corner.
in the sense that they were put in a situation where they could concede. Right?
I
That's
un-
the thing. Yeah.
But I mean, you think about how many corners get wrongly given in the Premier
True.
League.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's just an issue. I mean, end of the day, you want the correct decision to be made all the time. That's the ideal situation.
As in,
But
in
in
this
this case, it
that's
wasn't
not
And one
possible.
more thing in this tournament, that I think up till this match there wasn't any controversial decisions given
Yeah,
by
that's
the
true.
refs. Like I think the refs were very class, lah. I mean, like up till okay, like corner is a corner, but still, I mean, like until like yesterday's game, I think all the decisions that the referees gave were quite perfect, I would say. On point, lah.
Okay.
So maybe that's why it's a bit more disappointing, like they kept up their streak until like yesterday.
Right. Yeah.
True.
At the end of the day, we are having this argument because you can say that Czech Republic got knocked out because of that one wrong decision. Like it seems that way, but corners are given wrongly like so often. Where if it happens for example, if it happens in a Premier League game, it isn't even a big deal, and no one makes a fuss about it. So it's a hard pill to swallow for Czech Republic. That's what I'm trying to say. It sucks, but I mean, I hope they come back stronger. Anything else to say about the game?
Congrats to Denmark. What a run.
Yeah.
Semis.
What a
Yeah.
run! I mean, you think about it, they hadn't won their first 2 games. I mean, no one gave them a chance to even qualify out of the group.
Right. And
And
when
right now
with the
they're in
whole,
the semis.
especially with the whole Ericsson thing, also it's quite.
Yeah,
And you have to give it to them for
yeah,
performing, for turning up.
definitely.
But yeah, so congrats to Denmark, and
This is also their first Euros semi-final since 1992, and
Oh wow!
back then they won it.
Apparently they won it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
1992 they won
They
it.
won it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite mad.
It's coming
Yeah.
home to Denmark, boys.
oh yes, yes.
The scenes in Denmark knock.
I mean, okay, wait, let's
If-
count.
if-
Let's,
This,
But if it's any
wait,
team, no, I just want to finish. If it's any team I want England to lose to, it's Denmark. So I don't mind Denmark winning it.
wait.
Okay.
He's casting a wide net, boys. Nostradamus Pramod. Okay, so speaking of
Yeah.
England, England beat Ukraine 4-0. Everyone kind of saw this coming, I guess. Not 4-0, but
I said
Yeah.
Harry Kane hat-trick, almost close enough.
okay.
I
No.
think all of us just want to
You
hear
don't.
what Pramod's
you-
thoughts are.
You don't get points for that, Pramod. You don't get points for almost.
It would have been a hat-trick if not for that amazing save, the one he hit
Yeah.
off the volley, the
Oh, that was-
Zidane.
That was an insane
Yeah,
strike.
that was an insane
I mean,
strike.
left foot volley on the. It wasn't even on the bounce. It was off on the full. That's not even
Yeah.
a half volley.
Yeah.
It's mad.
But the save, as we know, paved the way for the greatest goal scorer England has ever seen, Jordan Henderson, with a 4th goal. But we'll get to that. Okay, let's go in chronological order. So first off, right away after the match started, in the 4th minute, Harry Kane scored with Sterling's assist. So let's talk about that. Praveen, Raheem Sterling,
I mean,
biggest advocate.
to be honest, the goal was. the run by Sterling and the assist was
Yeah.
very good by Sterling.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Yeah,
It's a
you
very
have to
good
give it
run.
to Sterling. It was all Sterling. I mean, and for a striker with that quality, Kane will definitely finish that. I mean, it was quite an easy chance, I would say, for Kane.
I mean, I just like to say something like you guys criticized Kane in the first 2 games, especially Sky Sports as well. Like they gave him a 3 out of 10 for one of the games, like saying he doesn't perform for England. Like you all were talking about, like you all sort of forgot his past achievements and how good.
No, but
a player
at
he is.
that
I think-
moment he was bad. What?
No,
Like,
but I just feel like
you criticize the
feel
moment,
like,
lah. That's it.
But I feel that's too harsh though. I mean, you cannot expect them to turn up every single game.
I
like,
mean,
10 out of 10, 10 out
I
of 10.
don't even
I
like how
feel
Sky Sports is sometimes pretty stupid.
I feel
Sterling scored every game and they still wanted him to drop. I mean, they wanted to stop Sterling. I mean, it's
I don't understand also. I mean, okay. First of all, I'm the biggest criticizer of Sterling, and I stand completely corrected at this point because I think Sterling has proven myself and all his haters wrong, lah. So far, he's been the man for England. So the same way I feel for England, Kane has been impeccable. He was a top scorer in the World Cup.
Yeah.
He has turned up when his team needed him the most in the quarterfinal, and right now they are in pole position to challenge for the Euros, I would say. Not say win it, but to challenge for it, lah.
Right.
And I just want to say, it's quite unfortunate to see how fans just forget players' achievements in one game, and straight away now he's scoring, so everyone will be like, Kane is fantastic, Kane is like, but I feel like you shouldn't be.
But you can still appreciate a person.
I
and
just feel you
criticize
should.
him.
I just feel you should cut players some slack, especially if they've done very very well in the past, like 1 or 2 games. If it's a run of few, like a whole tournament, fair enough, but like 1 or 2 games you have to cut players some slack is what I feel.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
that is more for if you really hound players, like let's say Harry Kane.
I feel like
if
English
you-
fans are especially hounding Kane. That's
Yeah,
what I feel
right. But
personally.
but sometimes if a player doesn't score, all you can say is he didn't score. That's it. But
he didn't score
I
as a
get
fact.
your point.
He
yeah.
didn't score as a fact, but
Yeah.
you get what I mean. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I do,
feel
I
that
do,
some
I
of the criticism is unwarranted.
No, plus the manner in which his goal drought was happening, no shots on target, barely even a attempt at goal. These kind of things are the sort of like the weapons
but
people are
it's like
using.
he'll come good. That's the thing. He's
Yeah,
that good a striker.
But as a football fan, you have a voice to
but
just
I
say
feel
what you want.
sometimes
That's the power of your fan.
no lah. But the thing is, the players around him weren't creating that much also.
Yeah,
For him to even have a shot.
right, that's
Yeah.
my point also. Because Kane is the kind of player that you need to give service to, but when the England team behind him isn't giving him the ball, then what else can he do? That's why he had no shots on target. You know that if he gets a shot on target, he will score most of the time.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't have that, like Pramod said, that's one of the criticisms that Kane was getting, which is it's unfair on him lah, because it's not his fault that he's not getting the chances.
He's not getting chances. Plus, also, I mean, some of the games, I think the teams that played were all playing a low block, him playing a deep lying striker as a deep lying striker, right? He's the one that's actually creating a lot of chances.
Right.
And because of that, the outlet at that point, no one else was creating for England. He was the only outlet for England, and since he was already man-marked out of the game, Kane, in comparison to the other players, seemed a lot worse than he actually was. That's what I felt personally. So, yeah. So right now, I'm just happy that he proved. I mean, I think the third, almost hat-trick goal was just testament to his class. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, really, that was on target. That was top corner. That was going to top corner. That's class.
The
That's
save
class.
was fantastic also.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so we've talked about the first goal. Now, second goal, Harry Maguire.
I said Harry Maguire scored this tournament. Yes, he has done it.
I couldn't believe it, honestly.
It's a brilliant goal.
He always has a good like tournament, like World Cup and then Euros.
Yeah.
The World Cup was what made us buy him.
It's a beast.
And
Harry
then-
Maguire is a beast.
I don't know lah. But
What about
I mean,
the
I just want to
tournaments
say
in
one
between,
thing before the.
sorry.
What do you say?
What about the tournaments in between? Europa League, FA Cup.
Oh, I mean national team lah, national team.
Okay.
I mean, okay, he hasn't done that badly to be honest. I mean, honestly, for Harry Maguire, the last bad game I remember for him in a United shirt was the Spurs 6-1. I think from that he hasn't had a bad game.
Luke Shaw also. Shaw also.
Yeah, he was horrendous. Those two horrendous, but today I think it shows how far they've come. As both of them, like Shaw is proving to be an attacking threat all the way, and Maguire is turning up. He's solid as a rock. But before the goal, I just want to say Ukraine actually had quite a number of chances in the first half after the first goal, and they could have taken some of them actually. That's what I felt personally. But not exactly clear cut, but they were causing the English defense quite a lot of problems.
Right. Yep.
So yeah,
Still
that was
didn't
quite.
manage to score.
They still didn't manage to score. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like the scoreline is a bit harsh to Ukraine, but yeah, credit to England in that sense.
So up next, Harry Kane with the third goal. What do you guys want? I can't remember the goal right now off the top of my head. That's why.
Isn't it the? Oh no, that's the Henderson one.
Yeah.
What's the third one?
Can I be very honest? I also forgot what the goal was.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I blanked out. Okay, we talk about the Henderson one first.
only quality on the next team podcast, boys.
All of us have a.
Are you
No,
serious?
wait.
that five of us have no idea what the goal was.
Pramo, didn't you call Luke Shaw Shawberto Carlos for
Yes,
I mean,
assist
I've
for
always
the
been
Kane
calling
goal?
him that. Whoever said he's Fluke Shaw or this needs to
Oh,
shut
Fluke
up
Shaw
and,
is good.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
whoever-
was it the? I think it was a header. Was it? Is it open header? I'm not wrong.
I have
Or am
no
I
idea.
Oh
just-
yes, he's a header. They went through the legs of the keeper.
Oh yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
yes! What a champion, Pramod. Yes,
Yes,
okay,
now I
yeah,
remember,
I
correct.
remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, not much to say about the goal, apart from the
Yeah,
fact
it's a proper finish, like head it down, good technique.
that extra points for extra points for getting it through the keeper's legs. Apart from that, nothing much.
Yeah.
And then
there were three headed goals right then. Yeah.
yeah,
Maguire also header, Henderson also header, Kane one of his goals.
yeah,
also.
correct, yeah.
And
So
for some reason, Grealish didn't come on. It was an absolute brilliant game.
I think it was like England were like, we don't want to bully them really. Like we don't want to
Wait,
I mean,
release them
okay,
behind.
Someone had a FPL masterclass. Someone.
yeah, it's me, right? You're talking about me?
Goes?
No,
I
no,
don't think so,
no.
Mr. PK. I think one guy one up you already. It was a FPL masterclass. Okay, who did you captain?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Kane.
There's a
You see,
intelligent
yeah,
move.
out of the
That's-
picture already, Mr. Bharati.
Dude, no. You wait until
That's an action.
wait
No,
until
no,
what
no.
No,
happens.
wait,
You know-
let's guess who I captain. Let's guess who I captain.
Oh, this is. I don't.
So, yeah, give
wait,
you a
I
point,
assume
English player
Grealish.
lah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is the guy who triple captain Tammy Abraham. Just
He already
remember
gave the
question.
answer. He already gave the answer.
Yeah, Grealish.
Oh,
Grealish.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
bad.
fine.
Oh my god.
Dude, but you guys clearly didn't go through the table enough, because if you go to the 23rd spot, you will find me, because
Oh my God.
I didn't
How
change
is
my
BK behind me.
dude. I didn't change my team at all.
Oh.
I only have Lukaku and Kane playing. The other nine players, their countries have been knocked out of the tournament already.
I
Dude,
still
I
got
just-
like Soyuncu and like all those players.
Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure I still have Mbappe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mbappe and Kante and Varane.
Okay,
done,
okay.
Okay,
Fantasy
Let's
league
get back
aside.
to the football.
Yeah, right. Now we obviously have to talk about the highlight of the match. Jordan Henderson scoring at the 63rd minute. Honestly, I took a double take, rubbed my eyes and eye drops inside my eyes, rubbed my eyes again, and I saw it was true. I couldn't believe it. Jordan Henderson has scored for England. It was unbelievable.
Is that his first goal for England?
Yeah, in like 62
yeah,
games or
in
something.
a lot of
Yeah.
games. Yeah. But okay, I'm happy for Henderson. A lot of people were questioning, especially Roy Keane. But if I get started on that, I'll never stop. So a lot of people were questioning his involvement. So I think he's not been influential, but at least he has a goal to his name in the tournament.
It just shows the depth, right? Like after
Yeah.
60 minutes, you run the
Right.
Ukraine team.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go on, finish your point.
You run the Ukraine team naked. You bring on Bellingham, Henderson.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
it's like they really died and you're just like killing them. So it's like, yeah.
I can't believe I had to witness that.
I have to witness that.
Oh, what?
Thanks,
He's showing off the Liverpool cap.
Oh.
No, if he showed off, that's fine, bro.
What did he
He
do?
didn't stop at that.
Oh, no, I didn't see.
The bugger kissed it.
Oh, come on, understandable. Understandable.
Okay, yeah. Can I just say one thing?
Mm.
I think Southgate has been proving all his critics wrong this whole tournament. I think he has, first of all, right, he has been able to rotate his squad very, very well throughout.
Right.
And every test that's been put up against him, he has passed with flying colours.
Yeah.
He started Sancho, a guy who has never played a single game
minute,
for England.
not even a single minute.
Not even a single minute in the
I was
tournament.
thinking it could be because of the Man U thing.
Transfer.
Yeah, he may have been stuck
I
with his.
doubt it, lah. I highly doubt
As
it.
in-
I mean, is it? I mean, see. Okay, coming to the menu transfer, he actually agreed personal terms quite a long time back, lah. It was the clubs that were sorting out the price exactly. So,
No, like the medical was like this week or last week, right? I think.
but even then, I don't think that has to do with anything. I just feel it's a tactical thing, lah. And I think Southgate has got it on point so far. They haven't considered a goal in the tournament yet. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
is, I think.
This is the first team.
Yeah, as in you would think
England
with
is
the
the
kind of
first team to keep 5 clean sheets from the start of the tournament.
Right.
no, you think about it, the players they have, right? You would think they'll be playing free-flowing attacking football, lah, which I guess could have worked as well. But right now they have a system in which they're able to keep clean sheets and make it stay that way, lah. And credit to Southgate for having that kind of a system, lah.
Ready to
And also, yeah, I mean, and everyone was saying that Southgate has no reputation, blah blah blah. So like everyone says that it's a very good team, like in terms of star quality within the team, but the manager is not within his depth.
Mm.
But I just feel like this shows that you shouldn't always. A manager has to start from somewhere, lah. That's what I feel.
Right.
And you can't expect him to start with a good reputation, and you cannot always expect managers with a reputation to perform. I just feel like managers should be given a chance. Ferguson started his career 4 years without a trophy. Look at where
you
he
can't
is
compare
right
Ferguson to because Ferguson
I mean,
won
don't
the
talk about
European
it.
Cup. European Cup
now.
before he came to United.
I'm just saying that you cannot judge based on just credentials, lah. I feel managers should be given time, and to be honest, he's been doing very, very well, lah.
Yeah.
He brought England to the World Cup semis. He's bringing them to the Euro semis, potentially
Yeah.
the Euros, the Cup itself. So I mean, I think he's doing very, very well.
Yeah.
I personally feel he'll either win the Euros or the World Cup, whichever one.
Yeah.
He's going to win one of them. That's what I feel.
Yeah. So,
So,
Pramod,
yeah.
basically what he's saying is all great managers start off with 0 trophies. That's what he's saying. Something
Yeah,
like that, right?
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, everyone starts somewhere, and I think
Yeah.
you should cut people some slack as long as. I mean, he hasn't done badly, to warrant that kind of criticism. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Cut it
just
some
I'm
slack,
just I'm just sort of taking in the fact that England might win the Euros because big Sam Allardyce decided to do some shady betting. So that event has led us here to this timeline. And,
That's actually a huge butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Because if not for Allardyce leaving, right, you wouldn't see Mount and Bellingham in the team.
Yeah.
He would have put Andy Carroll and Callum Wilson in the team.
yeah.
He wouldn't bring all these young. So
Yeah.
it just led to a.
So extra credit to Southgate, I guess. And
Yep.
if he wins the tournament, maybe people can finally stop criticizing him so much. I do think he gets a lot of unnecessary criticism, but well, he can prove the haters wrong by winning the trophy. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, just one last thing to end it off. Sancho was fantastic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not really very influential in the game though.
please flop. Please
I never
flop.
asked your opinion, Praveen. Right?
Actually, to be fair, he's such a
I
bargain.
never
that
give it to you. So.
What do you mean?
People cannot-
What? Wait, what do you mean you didn't ask for his opinion? You wanted him to be in the podcast. Praveen, don't take that kind of nonsense.
Can we just go back
Stand
to
up
what
for yourself.
Pramod said?
Oh,
I mean,
sorry,
whatever
what did
Vikas
Pramod
says,
say?
I mean, whatever Vikas says is verbal diarrhea. I don't really care.
Oh my god.
That was unwarranted, right?
Okay, wait. No. We need to go back to what Pramod said. Tarun, what did Pramod say?
No, no,
Pramod,
no.
can
bargain.
you repeat yourself?
No, I was just saying that because you're saying you want him to be a flop, right? I'm saying that the whole Harry Maguire argument, he's so expensive and he flop, it cannot be used because relatively, the central cost 70 mil, which is not, let's say, super expensive
Yeah.
for his age.
How?
and
I just
for
called
his
him a
potential.
bargain like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, so it's a bargain for it's not, even if he flops, right, it won't be like, oh, he flopped, because we didn't pay like massive astronomical amounts of money.
70 million pounds, Pramod.
Yeah, but he has another 10, 11 years in his career at the top level. What? So he divided
Yeah,
by
I mean, in a
Of course,
way,
I
it's
United.
We are getting
Compared to
way off
Maguire,
topic.
he's
No.
at the-
I want to
yeah.
bring it back. We need to give the
I'm
episode
pretty
short.
sure Maguire also has another 10, 11. He's a defender. He can
Maguire
play till
is
36, 37.
29 or 28,
Huh? He's 29?
28, 29, somewhere there. How can he have
Okay,
10?
like he still has 8, 9 years. That's still a lot, right?
The Tampines
In the
Rovers
top
centre
level.
back is 43 years old, guys.
I mean, Chiellini is...
what?
What did the guy...
I said the Tampines Rovers centre back is 43 years old.
I mean, Chiellini is 36. I mean, nowadays, football players play till, like, they're pretty old.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
Maguire is 28, by the way.
dude, we are getting way off topic.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. So we are done with the England-Ukraine match.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask for final thoughts before we move on to some
I
other...
already gave.
Yeah. Sorry?
I already gave my final thoughts.
Okay, yeah, okay. So right now, the final part of the show, the semi-finals predictions: Denmark versus England. Who wants to get the ball rolling?
Vikas,
I feel Denmark will win,
Okay.
I'm going to-
Please. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
what?
I'm going to say Denmark to win it.
Okay.
actually.
I mean, I can see it
Yeah,
happening. I can see it happening, but it's a bold prediction.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I just feel-
return in the stars kind of thing. Like Ericsson injury and all these things. It's just, I don't know.
He's
a bit too...
he's
First,
looking
I
for
think
He was
Of
saying
all people,
something
I didn't
Pramod,
expect Pramod to say it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Last person I expect to say this is Pramod.
yeah.
No, of course I want England to win, but if I think about it, it's like
So, okay, final score.
Just give a score.
1-0 lah.
1-0 to Denmark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Tarun?
3-1 to England. Hurts me to say it, but
Yeah.
I can see England winning.
Okay. Vikas.
Why does it hurt you to say?
He doesn't like England.
Oh, you don't like England, right? Yeah. Okay.
But if Henderson scores, he'll take it.
I will take it. Henderson
Dude.
had to.
Oh. Yeah.
The floodgates have opened.
The floodgates are
Henderson wins
He's going to
Golden
end
Boot.
up the Golden Boot.
What if Henderson ends up with the golden boot?
Oh my
Kane
God.
may, He's 3 now.
Yeah. He's back. He's back.
Right.
If he
I
scores
need
a hat-trick,
8 players
that's it,
who
lah, he
have
wins it.
been knocked out.
uh,
And Sterling, both of them are the same number, I think.
right. Vikas.
I'll go 2-1 England to win it in extra time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Praveen.
I think I'm just going to go 2-0 England. I don't see them conceding.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
2-0
gonna
England.
say. I'm also gonna say 3-1 England. Because I think the Danes have been quite sharp attacking wise, but I think England's firepower will be too much for them to handle. So yeah, there you have it. 4 of us back England, and for some
The biggest
reason,
England fan is
yeah,
backing
for
Denmark.
some reason, Mr. Colonizer himself
Colonizer.
has decided to back the Danes. But okay, honestly, I would love to see it happen. I'd love to see the Danes go through the final.
The thing is, I see it as England have a chance to win the World Cup next year. Danes probably no. So why not let them win it and then England win the World Cup?
Right.
You go for the bigger crown,
Right, you're talking as if you have some major influence in the match.
No lah, but I'm just...
Bro, he's Nostradamus. He can say what he wants.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
enough.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, I think that's about it. Any closing thoughts, boys?
Yeah. Is it coming home, boys? I think I just want to ask.
Oh, at
To
this
Denmark?
point, at this point, it's
I'll
hard.
let you all know
to,
next week.
at this point, it's hard to not buy into the hype train. So I'll say it's coming home. It's probably coming home.
Praveen?
I'll let you all know next week.
Don't lame lah. Say yes or no.
I mean, I thought you don't like my opinion, right?
Hey,
Then
stop
what
lah. Okay.
Hey,
So,
lame lah.
okay, so
Yeah lah. I mean, pretty sure. Yeah lah.
okay.
I also want to jump inside the hype train.
Okay.
Okay, so can we end the episode if you're done?
Tarun and Pramod last thoughts. Is he coming home?
Because
I know,
because
I'm not
just
gonna
say
let
it.
go.
Is he coming home or not? Because I ask you now.
Now I want to be the final guy to give it lah.
Hey, just say something. Tarun and
Okay,
Pramod.
I think it is coming home, but my heart says he will come home, but it's just the whole Danish
Okay,
like,
okay.
the return the stars
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Tarun,
Okay.
Tarun,
Tarun, just
yes or
say
no?
it,
First
Tarun.
one.
I can't. He's going to say
Going to-
something.
It's not coming home.
Okay.
Okay, nice one. Then. Okay. Because faster, because.
Hey, yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
This
What
is
was
you
the
took so long
point
to
of
say. Oh
that?
my god.
I don't know. I just want to hear your thoughts.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Good one, Vikas. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Swiftly moving on.
Yep. So we've whatever that was. We've come to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching or listening. And we'll see you next time. But before that, be sure to follow our Instagram at the Next Team SG. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Next Team Podcast. Also follow our Spotify page at the Next Team Podcast. We hope to see you for. I'm pretty sure we'll do the same thing for semi-finals as well, right? Something like this.
After each match. I
Yep.
guess.
After each
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
So be sure you tune in for that. And we'll see you then. See ya.
See
Bye,
you
guys.
Bye.